So the question you posed, Jennifer, is one that I get very often because we're very focused on application layer businesses for AI. And I think the kind of word of the day nowadays is GPT wrapper, which everyone feels like, okay, you don't want to invest in just another GPT wrapper of something built on a foundational model that doesn't have anything that's really differentiating, right? And so the way that I kind of explain it to a lot of investors as well as companies is we're typically looking for three key things on the AI application layer that's really important for us at Mangusta, which is all we do. One is proprietary data. So if you have data moats, whether it's self-generated data that you've gotten plugged into your customers' databases, so you are able to train your model off of proprietary data that no one else has access to, or maybe you have some way of actually being able to have access to proprietary data that is not necessarily through your customers, but other ways you've acquired the data or you've built it out over years and years. That's one really important aspect that you can't really differentiate. You can't really copycat the data there, so you're really differentiating yourself and training your model off a very unique set of data that no one else has, and it's hopefully better fine-tuned for a specific use case as a result. I think the second thing we're typically looking for is proprietary integrations or regulatory compliance integrations that you have that no one else has. And so, for example, if you think of selling to enterprise, selling to SMB customers, the fact that you can deploy and you can plug into their ERP system, their CRM system, or their payments gateway right away means that you can deploy in days versus it takes weeks or months for someone else to deploy with the same customer. And so I think that's another really important go-to-market advantage that we're typically looking for. And then the third thing that I think is quite simple, but it's also really important, is, as everyone has touched upon, a management team that knows how to execute, go to market and scale fast based on their previous experience, the skill set that they have, but also a first mover advantage, because we saw this in the legal AI space where a company like Harvey, which is now kind of a household name, but they were one of the first entrants in that space. They got preempted by Sequoia a couple times now. They're a unicorn plus business and effectively have cemented themselves, I think at least reputationally, as one of the leaders in legal AI. And so having that first mover advantage does really matter a lot when it comes to some of these verticals where you can establish a brand and product that customers recognize.
Yeah. We have a more of an overarching framework. We think about